Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Yesterday's stream was mildly interrupted by some technical difficulties, and I know some of you felt inclined to send me a message, and yeah, just remember, you get what you give. So let's be kind to each other out there. This is a machine. Things go down, and I am excited on the flip side that some of you do get excited or are looking forward to these streams, especially if they affect you. So from the bottom of my heart, I apologize for the things that are out of my control. So we're back live with you here today, and today's stream puts me directly in the sunlight and in the city of Kissimmee. I'm going to use, let's see if this camera works better. If I look at you like this, it's still across my face. But we're here in the city of Kissimmee at the Kissimmee Police Department at their SWAT Law Enforcement Training Center. And I'm really excited. This area is brand new. I've never been out to this training facility. They had an older one that was outside. This one is just awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Top of the line. And we're here today because they are reaching out to the community for a fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Club of Kissimmee and what they're calling a corporate SWAT challenge. And it's where, excuse me, my stomach hurts. It's where a group of people can come together and then in return come out here to their obstacle course. But why have me talk about it when we can get one of these amazing SWAT team members to come out here and chat a little bit? So we're gonna roll up out here and come out here to the Kissimmee Law Enforcement Training Facility, and we're gonna drive out and see what they got going on. A lot of the crews out here already doing their thing, which is pretty cool. And you can see some of the SWAT team actually working right there. So these gentlemen are training out here. They use this facility all the time, and this is how they're able to stay and protect you guys. So while they're out training, why not let's see what they got going on and hop on out. The only problem is I can't get audio at the moment. All right. Check. So we're going to pull up a little closer. You can see their team out here doing their thing. Sergeant Brewer walking up right there. What's up, boss?
Steve, how are you?
Good, good. Nice to meet you, Sergeant. All right, so we're live right now over at clipperliner.com, News 6 Plus, and of course our News 6 app. So this is a candid, casual conversation.
Perfect.
Nothing official, nothing crazy. You can hop on in if you fit. All right, kind of like inside of a patrol unit a little bit.
A little bit.
So, welcome to Results 1. This is
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man, this is my live streaming beast. It's pretty awesome. I've got camera there, forward facing, rear facing, some in the back, and then of course a mobile little body cam gig we've got here. So you guys actually have training running right now.
Yeah, you happen to catch us on one of our training days.
Okay.
So
what are we watching right now?
So right now we're running a scenario where we're using our robot. And right there is one of our fancy pieces of equipment that the city gave us.
Okay.
And it's just a tool that we have that allows us to open doors, go inside, pretty much put the robot in a situation where we take ourselves out of the risk.
Okay, and it almost, in my mind, it avoids a lot of conflict maybe between a suspect and stuff because it's non-confrontational.
Absolutely.
Are you able to talk through that robot?
Yep. Yeah. So we can communicate on it's kind of like a fancy remote control.
Okay.
And everything that our operator does can communicate with the team and through our headsets. So what she sees is everything on that computer screen that she's holding right there. And she can pretty much go a far distance. And, you know, if there is, let's say they go into a dark room, she can turn on lights. It has infrared. It has a lot of cool features that we're very fortunate to have.
Wow. Now, this is pretty... Is this, in someone who does not speak cop, is this a standard tool for SWAT teams?
Yeah, now it is, yeah. So robots have been around for a very, very long time. So we're just happen to, you know, use it for our team. A lot of teams do have them. They also have, you know, drones. A lot of technology is benefiting us right now.
Wow. So how big is the SWAT team that you guys have here in Kissimmee?
So for our team, we have 22 operators. And again, it's not a full-time team like you would have for Orange County or Miami Metro-Dade.
Okay.
You know, we do have other responsibilities like, you know.
So break that down for someone who doesn't know what that means.
So,
full-time team, they're thinking, well, we don't have a SWAT team, but you do have a SWAT team.
Yeah, so we do have a SWAT team. We're on call 24/7. But instead of training every second of the day, we have other primary responsibilities such as school resource officers, supervisors, and
we're streaming live.
And school resource officers, detectives, sergeants, you know, those that work for the criminal investigations divisions. Everybody has kind of their own role in the agency, and then this is just a benefit of that. So at any moment's notice, you could be either on a call, you could be, you know, working on a case, or it could be on your day off, and you get a phone call saying, hey, we need you to come in right now. The SWAT team is being activated.
Stop what you're doing.
Stop what you're doing, and you have to respond to that situation.
So then an SRO, a patrol officer, or anybody like that, in their normal car, then they're rocking all this equipment all the time.
Yep, we have all of our gear with us. Wherever we go, our gear goes.
So for those that you would obviously then have an on-call team on, like, say, the weekends and stuff like that,
Correct.
or holidays, so different teams up. When you're out and about with your family, you're lugging this stuff around just in case the call comes out.
Yeah, so, you know, we do take days off.
Of course.
You know, we do have our primary responsibilities, such as our families and stuff like that. So as long as we communicate with our team leaders saying, like, hey, I'm going to be out of town, I'm going to be more than 45 minutes away, you know, then we take that into a notice. So we have like a backup for that person.
Okay.
But anything else, it's like, all right, make sure you have everything with you, your cell phones primarily, because that's how we're going to get a hold of you, and just all your equipment. And then usually if we call somebody, we'll give them like a rendezvous point saying, meet us here, have all your equipment ready to go.
And gear up kind of there.
And then we'll give you the mission planning there.
So, Sarge, you talk like you know a lot about SWAT. How long have you been with Kissimmee PD?
So I've been with the Kissimmee Police Department for 16 years now.
So you joined in 2008?
I was sworn in July of 2007.
Okay. Yeah. I had enlisted out of the Kissimmee office in 2005.
Oh, wow.
And then came back and got sworn in the area in 2010. So you, though, okay, so 16 years with Kissimmee, but how long on SWAT?
15.
I know, so this is your blood kind of thing.
Yeah. So I'm one of two team leaders assigned to the team.
So that's what I was going to ask too, because just because I love my viewers to get educated on this stuff, just because you're a sergeant sometimes on a SWAT team, that does not mean necessarily you're in charge. You could just be a member, just like Honor
Correct.
Guard. There's
Absolutely.
members, but you do assume a team role.
Yes, I do. So
Okay.
I'm one of two team leaders assigned to the team, and what my primary responsibility is kind of like the quarterback.
Okay.
I find out the situation that we have in front of us. I communicate with our high-risk incident commander, our SWAT deputy commander, and our commander of our team, along with my assistant team leaders, and we figure out what the best outcome is going to be for that situation, and then I plan it with the rest of the team.
Okay.
So it's
Pretty
not
cool.
just me, it's, you know, all 21 other
Bouncing ideas
guys
and
and
stuff
girls
like
are
that.
part of the team that are going to make everything resolved peacefully.
So I like the fact that I see you do have a female on the team.
Yep.
Which is not common on a SWAT team. I am very good friends with the first SWAT member for your team here, Shannon Dore.
Yeah.
And actually, just talked to her yesterday, and was letting her know, hey, I'm going to do a feature on your old department. But as a road cop, we think we can handle everything. And at the end of the day, the cliche statement is, who do the cops call for backup? They call the SWAT team.
Correct.
You guys have different skill level, different training, different tools that you can't go out like this every single day and answer a domestic call and stuff. So there's got to be a pretty good working relationship amongst a SWAT team and the patrol officers.
Absolutely. So we're in our agency, we're very fortunate that our agency, our higher command staff supports our SWAT team. So once you're selected to join the SWAT team, you get sent to a school.
Okay.
And it's a lot of training. It's not something.
Which school do you guys go to?
So we have a really good relationship with Lake County Sheriff's Office. They have a really great program, and so does the Orange County Sheriff's Office as well.
Lake's no joke.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They have a really great program, and that's a 2-week school. And again, that's just minimal. Like they just teach you the basic stuff.
Like basic military training. You want to come in,
absolutely,
you got to pass this stuff first.
Well, before you even get sent to the school, so to kind of give you a background, we have 22 operators on the team.
Okay.
When there is a vacancy, we'll put out a memorandum to the agency saying, hey, we have a vacancy for our SWAT team. Anybody that is interested in applying for it, submit a memorandum with your skill sets, with your written reports, and etc. And then what we do is we hold a tryout.
Okay.
And it's not something that you just sign up for and then you're automatically in. You do have to be selected within the team.
Well, there's not just fitness, there's mentality that comes in. What has been your past couple of years on the road, call levels, stuff
absolutely.
like that.
So we take a lot of that into consideration, and you kind of hit it, the nail on the head right there is about mentality. It's not pick weights up, put them down anymore.
No.
You got to be able to think through critical situations and think what is going to be the best outcome for the team and for the agency, but most importantly for that person in that situation.
You're hitting stuff that I love talking about, because people see this stuff and they're like, man, it's violence and it's hardcore stuff. Yes, it is, but it's, in my mind, I always look at this and I try to educate people. It is a calculated violence. Violence doesn't necessarily, it's an action. It's not necessarily the intent behind it.
Correct.
And SWAT, correct me if I'm wrong, your mission is to save lives, period.
Absolutely.
People think, oh, they're on scene to take them out. No, they want to end this as quickly and quietly as possible.
So when you say end it, we're trying to end it peacefully,
right,
with the best resolution. And again, we have our priorities of life, and it starts with our hostages and our victims, the persons that need our help.
Right.
So the mentality of going in there guns a-blazing, it's a lot of critical thinking and just being able to talk yourself out of a situation.
Because you guys are putting yourself in danger too. You don't want it anymore.
And it really depends. Some situations can take you 30 minutes. Other situations you could be there all day, and we're okay with that. We will be there all day just to make sure that in the long run, or in the end result, is that everybody came out safe, everybody, no one's injured, and most importantly, my team is going home to their families as well.
So I have little exposure to the really cool tactics and stuff. I was a trooper for a while, still am, get to play every now and then. And the average person that maybe works at a store or in the corporate world, man, that's cool. That is cool. They look at that. You watch SWAT on CBS, and it's the coolest cop show because it's everything cops wish the cop world was like. Brand new Chargers, all this stuff, answering your own calls. Obviously, it's nothing like that. But we see it and we go, we want to do that. So Kissimmee PD now is putting on a pretty amazing fundraiser, benefiting a local organization right here that you guys partner with a lot, the Boys and Girls Club.
Boys and Girls Club here in Osceola County.
So talk to me about this corporate SWAT challenge, because you guys got it coming. I'm trying to convince my staff to put a team together.
Oh, man.
So talk to me about this. What is this?
Okay, so it started in 2018, and what it was is we have a great partnership with the Boys and Girls Club here in Osceola County. So what way to bring awareness and to benefit that great organization than to have a bunch of teams say pretty much, hey, let's form you guys into a mini SWAT team for a day, and let's run you through a bunch of obstacle courses.
Okay.
You do get to shoot live guns.
Okay.
You do get to play with a little bit of flashbangs and stuff like that. But most importantly, you guys think as a team and who's going to come out on top, because you are competing against other teams. So it's a great event. It's a lot of team building skills, a lot of critical thinking. We get to test your abilities on shooting, athletic ability, and pretty much when you're competing against 4, 5, 6 other teams, is who's going to be the best.
So you're saying, like, if Walmart wanted to come out, like these corporate whatever, but even mom and pop can come on out,
Absolutely.
Put their own teams together.
No team is too small, meaning corporate wise,
Okay.
and no team is too big. So whether a large corporation here in the Central Florida area wants to put on a team, they can send members of a minimum of 5 up to 8. Or if your local mom and pop store wants to put on a team, we're all for it. The great thing is, no matter who signs up, all the proceeds, 100%, they all go directly to the Boys and Girls Club.
So I did not know that, and I actually really like that. Because obviously proceeds go back.
Yep.
But you guys are saying everything that gets, all the fees and all this stuff, go right back right here to the Boys and Girls Club.
Everything goes straight to them.
I love it. So now, this is a rule thing I was going to ask. My fiance is texting me here in the middle of this interview. Was, say you're a group, not a company. Can you just come together and put a team if you got the money to do so?
Absolutely. Anybody can join up. And the great thing about this event is you're going to have your own designated SWAT coach. So one of our members of our team is going to be your personal SWAT coach, and they're going to be pushing you to your limit. They're going to be motivating you. They're going to be encouraging you, and they're going to be guiding you through every single course. Because they don't want to lose either.
No, of course not.
Because we're competing against ourselves, so they don't want to lose either. So it's not like we're just going to throw you in the fire and just say, all right, figure it out. No, it's not like that. It's supposed to be a team-building event. It's supposed to test your skills and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it just benefits a great cause. It benefits the Boys and Girls Club.
So when is this?
October 14th.
October 14th, all-day kind of event.
Yep. Yeah, so if you go to,
I know the Boys and Girls Club does have it. Boom, right on their page there. You guys look pretty serious on the flyer, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, if you go to Kissimmee.gov/SWAT challenge, you can get more information. And let's just say you don't even want to join a team, but you want to donate to them and you want to support this great cause, you can donate as well.
And then could you just come out and hang out and watch the teams if you wanted to?
Those that are participating can bring their support team with us, but because we are dealing with a lot of firearms,
it has to be a controlled environment.
It is a controlled environment, so not everybody can just come. But we are going to be giving live updates and things like that, through our social media page.
I'm excited.
It's going to be great. I encourage everybody that is willing to test their athletic ability, their mental ability, and they just want to be a little mini SWAT team for the day to come out and participate.
It's a world that you know nothing about that's absolutely awesome once you get introduced to it. So if you don't think this is for you, this is why we're doing this live. I wanted to introduce you to Sergeant Brewer. I wanted you to see a little bit behind the scenes of what a SWAT team is. It's not just knock buildings down. These guys are patrol officers. They're moms and dads. They're detectives. But yet they have a heightened sense of responsibility when it comes to their job. Look at the stuff this guy's wearing. It's all there in order to protect him, but to protect the people that are in Kissimmee at any given time.
Yeah.
And now you guys have an opportunity to come out and do the stuff this guy's doing. I'm going to be out here that day. We're going to have a really good time doing it. And we hope that we can see you. We're going to have this on our link over at clickorlando.com as well. We're going to feature this at News 6 at 9. We're going to keep talking about it until the day of. I know the PIO, Stephanie Pachara, is all over this. She's really excited working with you guys.
Yep.
And I'm really excited. Hopefully, Chief Holland will be out there. I've never formally, as long as I've lived in Kissimmee all my life.
Oh, really?
My parents live down here. I've never formally met her.
Okay.
So
we can make that happen.
Excited for that. And check it out. Donate. Boys and Girls Club. Sergeant, I really appreciate having you in here.
Oh, thank
I'm
you
gonna
so
hop
much.
out, take some video, talk with your guys a little bit, but we're going to wrap up the live stream just because we've got a 9 a.m. show that's going to be starting here in the next few minutes. So appreciate you guys, and yeah, head over to clickorlando.com.
Thank you.